Okay, guys, it's been a while, but we have an update for Etheria Restart, and I would say expect maybe content from me every 3 or so days, maybe 2. We'll have to see. I'll see how it goes moving forward, but we got new units, new updates, so let's head right into it. And I think it's just kind of funny because I was like, let me make an Etheria Restart video today, and we do get a dev update, so that's always good. I mean, I'm not going to complain about the timing at all. Now, sometime next week is when we should be getting the new unit because it would be about 3 weeks after the previous unit. So that's going to be my guess is next week. So just keep that in mind. We're pretty much a week out. So let's just kind of get right into it. There's a lot of text, I'm not going to lie. And I don't think everyone wants to be here for a super long time. So they're gonna give us a transparent look at what's coming soon. So number 1, improving communication and community involvement. So they're looking for more active dialogue with the community, which I feel like is always good. You can never be too involved with the community. I think it's always good to get more involved unless you start taking too much into account, right? Because not all feedback is good feedback depending on who it's coming from and the context, right? You always want to make sure you're taking good feedback, but it's usually always a good thing for this, right? So that's always going to be good. So they're going to be discussing RTA meta, and we'll be asking for thoughts and contributions on the topic for us to read, so that we don't make decisions that may be out of touch with the general player base. Previously, we have nerfed Revelation due to many community complaints, but this came with many consequences and has given us more to correct. We want to be very careful forward with balancing out the meta, hearing your voices. So this is always good. I'm not really gonna actually complain about this, but we'll, as usual, for things like this that aren't extremely clear, we always have to kind of look at it and just kind of stare and wait until we see what they do. Now, time sync solutions and process. It's definitely, it could be a lot, right? It could be a lot. I do think that obviously, like, for them, it's good. Like, they're able to show, like, look how long the players are in the game, which is always a good thing, for player retention, right? Which is why a lot of games have playtime, rewards. But I feel like overall, it's probably going to be better to get it so players are in the game less, so that it's healthier long term. Like, so less people quit, it would be good. So preserving the health of early game autoing while introducing smarter, less time intensive farming options for the late game. Increasing available auto clears in the early game can be risky, as new players tend to be less efficient with using resources until they have more knowledge and experience. I think that's fair. I think early game it's fine because it is the most fun and the most fresh, but I don't know what they could do. Maybe a quicker speed, like for farming, or maybe a smarter auto farm, right? I'm not too sure what they would do, but at least we know this is coming. But once again, we need to see what exactly. Now this is more clear, to where we're going to be able, if you finish normal difficulty, to just auto clear it. And I think this is good, right? I think it brings you to the last stage, right? The last floor boss. That's it. That's going to save you like 40 stages. So I'm definitely actually all for this. I think this is huge. I actually think this is huge, because it basically cuts it in half, and it cuts out all the fluff to where you only have to do parts that are actually important, I guess you could say, and are more difficult. But it's like, also, at least even if it's more difficult, now you have technically more time to do it since you don't have to do normal. So huge. And then anti-sync echoes and Union Boss will have 5 times battle. This is good. I mean, hell, I would say, like, especially for Union Boss, this could have been even 10 times, but, I actually think Union Boss is a pretty good game mode. Like, I do think, like, especially once you got it on auto, just watching it slowly, like, drop down the HP, I do think it's kind of, it's still satisfying to see. So there's that. Now, a healthier monetization approach, we'll have to see what this means exactly, because, anyway, we're going to talk about some things that are a bit odd, but, we'll get into it. So we're actively working on more rewarding, player-friendly monetization options, the kind that feels good to support and enhance your enjoyment of the game while also respecting your time. Now, the kind that feels good to support, this part usually, the best way to describe it is if the game's good, then you kind of feel good spending. So if they make the game better, then this part's already solved. But I think maybe either we need like, no, I feel like packs are pretty good, but usually it's for like mid to high spenders that Etheria works well for. So I think that maybe for low spenders, it would actually be great. Like if they want to get a bigger audience of people spending, this could always be good. Future purchases will focus more on value, choice, and utility. So both gameplay benefits and resource rewards, offering cheap daily stamina packs and potential adjustments to what is currently available in our weekly shops. Could be good. Definitely. Now, Animus skins, this is huge. I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of people actually would be very excited for unique Animus skins, and they say that that's going to come. So this is huge because this is actually going to get them to get more people to spend more money. I think skins would be absolutely an amazing idea, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I think this is going to be a really good idea. I'm not going to lie. I feel like a Tiamat skin could be fire. I would love a Hellkit skin, actually. I would really like a Hellkit skin. Now, PvP meta and real-time arena considerations, they're going to be collaborating directly with top RTA players and the wider community to evaluate and address meta concerns. This is always good. Now, they're thinking of a mid-season patch, and I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't mind this as long as it's told to us. Like, I think it's fine. Two things. As long as it's told, and as long as they don't fumble it, I don't think it's a bad idea. I actually don't think it's a bad idea. So, we'll have to see. But this is a long yap fest. I don't really think it's gonna be. I'm not gonna probably read it all, but you know, they said they might even nerf like gear sets or modules. It seems, which is interesting. I actually can't wait to see what this looks like if they do this. I just hope it's like, I feel like mid-season balance patches should be for things only that are like really important to do, that are like very glaring issues. If not, we shouldn't get any crazy mid-season patches, in my opinion. So they want it to feel fair, dynamic, and rewarding, and at the same time, letting players reach a competitive level. So we'll see, but I definitely think a mid-season balance patch wouldn't be bad, but you guys let me know what you think. Now, gear and customization upgrades, module Essence Shop is being overhauled, which is pretty good. That's actually not bad. And then oh, this is huge. In the future, players can also buy modules with confirmed domain attributes and sub-attributes. I would start saving if you still have some to save all of it for the future. Then a new gear crafting system is wrapping up with development, and it will be included in an upcoming patch, maybe in 6 days, 7 days. That could be interesting. Designed to give you greater control over your builds without relying on RNG alone. The system will be released to the players as an event that will routinely occur at least once per month. This is going to be good alongside 2 times. I actually think that's huge. So module forge, and then, oh, okay. So you get to craft which set, and then the main stat. Oh, okay. I mean, that's definitely going to be good. I think little things like this will be good. Oh. Okay. Wait. So you get to increase? No. It's a new, you could change the substat. Because it goes, oh no, wait. No. It's, because it goes to the only difference, like there's effect accuracy, there's attack bonus, there's effect res, but they changed attack to HP, I think. So we'll have to see how that works. Oh, okay. And then you could keep speed and then get random ones. Okay, so you could keep certain ones and get random ones. Yeah, okay, that's huge. And then Inferno Rengokutsu help is on the way. We know the Inferno Rengokutsu boss has been made a wall for many of you, and we're addressing it directly. A new banner is coming that features a character specifically designed to help crush Rengokutsu and other challenging PvE content. Each animus has been tested in various ways against Rengokutsu, and we have found the content to be much easier. There will be multiple strategies and synergies available with your kits. For example, try them out with Lilium. So I think Lilium, at least making us get more value out of her, is good. Now, the release of anima like these is part of a wider effort to bring more strategic counters and tools into the roster, both for PvE and PvP. Now, I just find it a bit odd because a healthier monetization approach, and then it's like summon for this unit to clear Rengokutsu. I just hope you don't have to use any lattices, but that also could be a problem. Now, design wise, I'm here for it. The woman looks a lot better. The guy kind of has a like a teenager vampire feel. I don't, the fit is fire. I don't like the face and the hair too much for the woman. The fit is fire. The weapon is fire from what we could see, and her facial expressions are fire. So I think I'm gonna like the woman, but I don't know if it's one unit or if it's two. It seems like it's just two, but it says features a character. So maybe it's one of these two. We'll have to see. I do like when we get double drops, so it's probably just going to be RGB. And we'll have to see how this goes. It's just very odd that they're selling us like a new unit for it. But I mean, if it allows free-to-plays to easily clear, that's good. It's just that don't sell us this and then require more lattices after saying we want a healthier monetization approach. That's the words they used, right? Healthier? Yeah, so we'll have to see. I'm pretty excited for these units, but we'll see. Now, future events. We've seen your feedback regarding recent events. Many players have been discussing dissatisfaction with RNG in our latest Dreamscape event. Although there were not many players who were able to receive incredible rewards, we understand this is not the case for everyone. Not every player likes taking risks, and those who would prefer to play it safe should have fixed reward options. That's good. So, I mean, that's good. That's always good. Now, global launch celebration. I thought it was out in everywhere, but because I've been following the Japanese Twitter account, but I guess it hasn't been out. I've just been following an account that's not out, so that's crazy. But China, Japan, South Korea are going to be getting the game, so that could be huge. If they like it, Etheria's money is going to fucking go crazy if they actually like it. I feel like China could be a huge one if it's received well, so that's huge. That is huge. That is actually really big. Yeah. Now, what's next? This is a snapshot of what's in motion behind the scenes. And, you know, everything we saw means these are the things most early to come usually, because like there's more things that we don't know that's happening because it's so early on in the process that they can't share. But this is what we do know. We'll all be competing in future tournaments together, so every voice matters. Stay tuned for our upcoming midweek patch notes to hear more about the specific details and dates for topics mentioned today. I'm very excited for these units, which should be next week. I'm really excited for Module Forge, and I think all of this is huge, especially for Ember Trek. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.